Thanks for the comment on my chart.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I am your host, Martin, and this episode, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum attempting a rally. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe, you hit that like button, and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us, once the stream is done, you can join us in the Discord. Links will be going out right now. I hope they're still valid. They should be. But the links are going to be going out right now. They want to go out to YouTube, so I'm going to have to copy here and paste it over to YouTube. For some reason, sometimes it just doesn't want to go out to YouTube. So it goes automatically to Twitch. That's it. Let's send it there. Anyways, happy Friday, guys. Thank you for being here. Crypto Dingo, man, I did catch that. Thank you very much for that kind donation, man.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that, man. It's really, really appreciated. And you're welcome, man. No problem commenting on your chart. I did notice there was something there. I think you're not using some of the touch points, right? You gotta either use the bottoms, but you gotta consider all the bottoms. And one of the bottoms, it's moving you out. Then you're already out of that, right? So there's no pick and choose. You either choose the whole thing or or that's it. Particularly in line charts. In line charts, you do have to use those touch points. And I think there was some data points that were outside of that. But thank you very much for posting that, man. Have not gone back to check what else happened since. I think someone else posted something else, but yeah, it's all good. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's see who's in the house. Crypto Dingo. Oh, snaps. Prepping for war. Soka. Ooh, prepare for war is relaxing. That is awesome. Comp? Sure, let's put comp in that list. I think it's already there. I've just added it. Ooh, man. In Wyoming. Ooh, nice. Finally, on your US VPN, you're in the stream, so you can super chat. Oh, that is awesome, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, kind, for the awesome super chat, man. It's like, did they not allow super chats where you're at? Because I know you're not in the US. I know you're from the States, but you're not in the States. But did they not allow super chats from there? That is awkward. Elon, what's up? Friday night? Doug's a guest? No, Doug's a guest. Andrew, yo. Pretty sure the interview went better than expected. You found the salary range went even higher than you thought. That is awesome. That is fairly good. Rickson Andrew, yeah. Find the first round. That is awesome, dude. Yeah, we should do a State of Crypto meetup. We might do a new channel meetup. We're going to be changing the name of the channel, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Guys, cheers. Happy Friday. I am having whiskey tonight. It's been a long time since I had a real, nice just glass of whiskey, sit down and enjoyed whiskey. So why don't you have whiskey tonight? It felt like a whiskey night. So cheers, guys. I'm just going to be sipping that whiskey on the rocks, man. It's going to be really neat. I'm going to check something here. Apparently one of the light. There we go. It was a little bit off the side. And I was getting some weird orange hue. I think that I'm getting this weird color because of the lights I'm using in the background. So I'm going to have to color correct the camera later on, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I'll figure out how to color correct that. But let's get rolling. Let's get rolling, man. Got a lot of stuff we got to cover today, Ryan. So many requests coming in. Let's go to the screen where the magic happens and see what is going on here, man. Shut down in the dog like it was nothing. No, brother. Hey, Carrie, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Market cap on daily. Not a lot happening. We did pump a little bit yesterday. 2.14% today. Going back down. Going up, sorry. 0.01%. It just looks red, but there's this plus 0.02. As soon as we gap down on the opening, and now we're turning back to green, which is fine. Again, we were using that 20 moving average as support. Look at that. Very close to it. And it looks as though we're trying to go higher. So are we going to pump on the weekend? Right? Are we going to get one of those weekends where the, coins pump? That's going to be interesting. Gonna have to put a glass of Johnny Walker tonight. That is awesome. I do have a Johnny Walker bottle there. I'm just drinking Jameson's tonight. I just felt like having whiskey. I have a couple whiskeys there. I have some Century, Glenlivet, Johnny Walker, Jameson's. What else? Buchanan's and Chivas. I have the Buchanan's 15-year select. So that's I got some good whiskey there. Drink. The single malts I have not been buying a lot of it lately, but it's good. Jeff Loomis, what's up? But you're here. That's all that matters, man. The fact you're here
what's
is what's important. Which is beginning. Yeah, we haven't started. We're just moving from market cap on something else. Still slightly on the right? Now it's negative 0.03. Bitcoin dominance at 45.88. What? I know. It's crazy. It's crazy what this dominance is doing. I'm missing something here. There we go. There we go. I was not getting the stream's help. And that is important. There it is. So, we're moving down. Oh no. A little bit. Now it's starting to go back up on dominance. And yesterday gaining 0.69. Today gaining 0.09. Means Bitcoin is pumping while alts are pumping maybe less. Maybe some alts are pumping a little bit more. Bitcoin. Overall, Bitcoin is up 0.02%, but in this chart, it's down 0.03%. I know because I'm looking at the total market cap for Bitcoin is positive, so that means Bitcoin's inflow of money. And now it's at 0. And now it's a negative 0.01. I was looking at this chart real quick here. I wasn't looking at the chart, I was looking at the price here now, 0.02. Oh no, so Bitcoin's starting to go down. Elk. Right on, dude. So we are breaking back up above that 33,309, which was an area that we talked about. On the daily, we're hitting that 20 moving average. And we're starting to face some resistance. Can we get higher? Where would we wick? 34,151, and we are rejecting that slightly. So where can Bitcoin go? We're neutral at 45.95 on the daily. I mean, we're in the range 34,151 to 33,309. Holding that 20, we're below it right now. Getting above it and holding it would give us a better chance of breaking that 34,000, and maybe even aim for 35,733. So no, the offset thing very much from in here.
What's up?
Cenobyte offset. There we go. Like sometimes it's weird to read the names as they come out. Thanks. How did I say that? Anyways, let's keep rolling. It's really, really fun tonight. Well, let's get going with this, right? Just a hat. I need to have at least one ear off. That way I can see the volume I'm speaking at. Anyways, Bitcoin going back down, right? If we go down, where can we go? 33,209, then 33,090, and then 31,400. Do we want to go there? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully we don't go there. There's something else happening here on the daily. It's a little bit boring. Let's go on that 4 hour. Man, that double bottom from the 1 hour seems to have come played out. And guess what? It doesn't look as though we're going to go back down after this wedge, which is fine. Sorry, of this triangle. But it gives me a new anchoring point. The question is, are we going to shift our way of thought now? Are we going to say, and this is what I was telling you guys the other day, right? That one thing could morph into another one. Now the question here is, I just got to zoom out this really, really far out. But the thing here is that this triangle is now becoming a falling wedge of sorts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this the way we had it. And I'm just going to illustrate the falling wedge with this lines, right? So top line remains, but is this the new bottom line, right? And it'll be like a falling wedge, but it just has to go way, way out there for us to be able to see it and get a cross line. And it's easier to do it with this, I guess, than with the triangle. So I accidentally moved that. Let's keep moving this farther out. And we're also going to extend this one farther out as well. As you can tell, we're not even crossing here. We could still go down quite a bit within this range. Now, are we within the falling wedge, or are we breaking out of that triangle, right? The fact that we did not go for that measure move gives us the idea that we could be within a falling wedge, but we have not broken back into that triangle. See what I'm talking about? There's a little bit of indecision as to which of the two patterns we're at right now. Having broken back into this triangle without any problems would have been a very, very clear indication that the triangle was not the predominant pattern that we were looking at. Because breaking back into the triangle would have invalidated the breakout, would have been back in this zone. Could have come top here again and maybe break back down. And then we would have really been able to say, wow, well, this is the falling wedge that we're looking at, right? The fact that we are rejecting at this bottom part of the triangle makes it a little bit weirder to gauge. Why is it weirder? Because we're rejecting moving back higher. We're rejecting back, getting back in the zone and touching this higher point where we could have looked for another rejection again, right? But again, this is the idea right now. So I guess what I would be saying is that Bitcoin might be a bit undecided. Now the falling wedge here on the 4 hour would match a little bit with the falling wedge narrative that we have on this other chart, right? It's not at the same levels, but it'll be matching with that falling wedge narrative. And that is something that I really, really want to believe it could be happening here, right? So, Bitcoin, are we going to break up from this falling wedge on the daily? I'm not sure yet. It looks as though we just broke sideways, not really up, but sideways, on sideways motion. And again, this area of support resistance, we broke back into it. We're below at 20, but we're still within this area of support resistance on the daily. I am wondering whether or not Bitcoin is going to be able to get back slightly higher. I mean, on the daily, we're topping off there, right? On that wedge. But here on the 4 hour, oh, man, see, doesn't look as pretty, right? Doesn't look as clean as it does before. Because on that other chart, here we'll be topping and moving off sideways a bit on this 4 hour candle. More systematic. Yeah, I put it on the list, man. I'm not sure if it updated, but thanks. So this is what I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at these two potential ways of seeing these. There's not a lot of people in here. Ooh, 14 people watching. Thank you all for being here. Since we have very few people, it's very important that you hit the like, the bell, and the sub, right? We only have 9 likes. Come on, guys. If you're a regular here, hit the like, hit the bell. Hit the sub, right? It's rolling. So right now, there's these two patterns that we could be in, right? It's too early to say we were rejecting. We're rejecting for the second time. We broke in and broke back out, so we need to close within that triangle again. For us to say that we're trying to invalidate it and then have not just the candle that's breaking in, but the next candle also sustain that and say, okay, we're confirming that we're back in this triangle, and then we could be looking at a falling wedge. Is that going to happen right now? I'm not sure. Double bottom playing out. We called that one out yesterday. So let's go check it. Oh, by the way, let me check for divergence here. I didn't check for divergence. Low, lower, low, negative, or negative, low, lower, high, low, positive, more positive, right? Some hidden bearish. Some hidden bearish divergence, right? Said to your brother, that is awesome, bro. Yeah, getting your family into the state of crypto. Getting your family into the status of cryptosis. Kidding, man. I'm not even sure what we're gonna name the new channel. Although we are gonna get a new channel. I'm still debating the name. There's been some suggested. We need to harness the power of CM. Crypto Martin, I'm not sure. Let's keep moving here. Anyways, double bottom, look at that. We had that bullish divergence last night. Yes, what? We called it here at 9. That's when we come live, right? Yesterday. And we said, look, potential double bottom. We have this breaking confirmation line would have been here. We're slightly breaking. We're struggling to break back above this zone. Remember that? We hit this area. We were live on this one. We were struggling to break back into the zone. 10 p.m. We were rejecting. And we finally managed to pump higher. And that's fine. I mean, we did have technicals for it. So I'm happy for that. What is happening in the short term? We're having bearish divergence. There is bearish divergence from here to here. And that is strong bearish divergence that we're building. It's no joke divergence. It's strong bearish. I'm kidding. But that should be getting us to move down. And that's what we could be looking at right now. Potential movement to the downside. Look, this is high. It's 109. This here is at 90. So 109 to 90. Positive, less positive. Look at that. Potential for action downside. We're bringing down on that. Where can we go? Well, first target will be the 20 moving average. That will be at 33,428. And if we break below there, we are looking at 33,309. Do we want to go there? Hopefully not. Hopefully we bounce on the 20. We get some strong bounds there. See where we want to go. We'll see. We'll see what we do here, right? But this is what we're starting to look at. Let's keep rolling. Let's go check out Ethereum. The ETH. What is happening to the Ethereum? Ethereum at $2,140.76. What? Insane, I know. High to low, low to high, bearish divergence, action to downside, boom, broke down. Yesterday pumped a little bit. $1.50%. 1.50% right now, trying to pump up a little bit more, but failing. We did pump earlier on the opening. Now we're getting some pushback. We're still above that 20, which is okay. Ooh, switch charts by accident. There we go. Neutral at 46.5. There's really nothing else happening here, so let's go to that 4-hour chart and see what we're doing there on the 4-hour. We're looking for that hidden divergence, right? We already had confirmed, right, that we had hit this pattern completion, right? And we're trying to get a bounce. Now, where are we going to go in this bounce? So, remember, we're looking at these two ways. We're not this rising wedge was going to be measured from here to here. Or, oh, wow, that's awkward. From here to here. I'm not getting interference with the mouse. Like, it's weird. Or from here to here. On that larger move, we'll be targeting here. On the shorter move, again, we're targeting this primary line. And this one is the one we hit, the one I'm highlighting, right? The one that where you see the dots at the top and bottom. So, we are bouncing on hidden divergence, but we are not hitting that 20 moving average. And that's the area that we want to be going for, right? That'll be our target. The fact that we have not gotten there is just showing a little bit of weakness. Hopefully we're not going to drop more. I'm hoping that we get a slow weekend, man. I mean, hell, if it moves, more people come in, but man, it is a weekend. I got stuff to do. I don't want to be jumping in earlier. No emergency stream, dude. Soka says the stream is not showing up on my subscriptions. Weird. I did get an alert when you went live, though. Thanks, man. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I know that the channel has problems. For some reason, YouTube's not promoting it. That's why we're not getting traction. That's why we're not getting growth. What are we going to do is we're going to rebrand and launch with a new channel. Hopefully, everything will be forgotten, and then we'll be able to gain some traction and really take off from there, man. That's what we're looking for. Anyways, that is my expectation. Whether or not that's going to happen, still yet to be known, but I mean, I need to change something because it's weird, right? We've been getting dropped, like the viewership has been dropped because YouTube has not been pushing the content. We used to be getting over 100 people live, and now we're getting barely 18 today. We're around the 40s last week, and every time I get the same comments from people. It's like, oh, your channel's not showing up. I can't find you on YouTube. So yes, the channel is shadow banned to some extent, which really sucks because, you know, I'm not the only channel that gets shadow banned, right? Also, other cryptic channels have been taken down this week, so we'll see. I was you Fever. Happy Friday. What's up? Thanks for being here.
What's up?
Anyways, getting a bounce, going for that 20 moving average. Doing good. Let's see where we go there. Neutral at 42.81. Nothing else happening here, right? Nothing else that is bearish. Let's go to that 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, we broke this line. Remember what we talked about yesterday? We're down here. We're here at 9 p.m. We actually closed here. We said if we break this line, right, we get this line here. Yeah. Maybe, man. High to low. Bearish divergence. Right, sorry, we had bullish divergence. Moving to the upside. This line was a resistance line. We broke it, and on that line, we went short-term bullish. Again, we didn't go really bullish. I really wish we would have gotten more action to the upside, but, you know, we're starting to stagnate, and we should have been really looking for more action to the upside, right? Sakmar says, second alert from Twitch, not YouTube. I know. Wait, I need to change something quick. 57.97 and 57.50. High to low, positive is positive, and high to low here as well. That being said, there's nothing developing in Ethereum on the 1 hour. I wish we had something to go on and say, yo, this is the reason that this is happening. And again, look, here it's low, right, low to high, positive, more positive, low to high. That's it. Yeah, man, but that shouldn't be the case, right? Shouldn't be a case that people have to every day come in and turn the bell on and off. There's just something wrong. And it's not our fault. It's something that YouTube is targeting. For some reason, YouTube is targeting our channel. Or maybe not just our channel, but also other cryptic channels. And that is really not cool. But anyways, at least we're live on Twitch. We're live on other platforms in case anything happens. And that is pretty good that, you know, we have options. But, you know, really need to get that new channel going. On that note, we're going to keep it rolling. All right. Neutral at 48.55. Nothing else happening here. Let's go to Binance. The Binance on the daily and see what's happening here. We're sideways. Oh, great. We're above that 20. Awesome. Where are we at with the fibs? There we go. Wrong chart. We're still between that 618 and that 3% retrace here below 336. And then if you can look at this, we're still within that rising wedge. YouTube has shorts out in Bitcoin. Yeah. Ha. Maybe. How do you know they have shorts out of Bitcoin? Neutral at 49.15. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Here we're looking for that hidden divergence. We did get it, right? Action to the upside. I just want to react to position that. There we go. High to low still, right? High, low, negative, more negative, hidden bullish, pumping. Hitting the 20, that would have been our target, right? If we called the target, that would have been the 20. Because there was nothing else bouncing here. So 20 moving average hit, rejecting. Where we're going to go, still to be determined. Now, we could reject and try to go lower, but if we fail to get lower than this previous low, hidden divergence, hidden bullish divergence, could continue and try to get us to break that 20 again. Neutral 51.54. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. Low to high, high to low, right? There is some bearish divergence. Strong bearish divergence for potential action to downside. Everyone is starting to develop this. Except Ethereum. I don't think we saw any Ethereum, but Bitcoin and Binance have it. Could mean action to downside. Could be going for that 20 moving average. That'll be at $313. And then we're going to see if we bounce. If we bounce, we could try to regain this previous high that we had here. 319. But if we fail, yes, low support. Maybe the low support could be around here, 302. You wish C-suite employees would have to divulge their holdings, same as the company. That's, but the thing is, with that, it becomes an issue, right? Because then you become a target, particularly if you live in countries where, that don't have the best protection, or where things are a little bit weird, and you divulge your holdings, all of a sudden you just put a gigantic target on your back. I live in Mexico. I don't want to say how much crypto I'm holding. I don't want to, like, you know, have to deal with weird stuff. So, rather fly down low, right? Plus, if you get private companies to show their holdings, then it's no longer private. It's public information. You do not make private information public. They should say, however, if they hold crypto. Not how much, but whether or not they hold crypto. It would be interesting. That'll be interesting. Anyways, that's it for Binance. Let's go check out Litecoin. Litecoin, $133.84. Sideways motion, still below that 20. Not a lot happening here on the daily. Bearish divergence, still moving us down. Tightness of the Bollinger Bands coming in. We could be expecting a wild move. I think we've seen a little bit of tightness happening, but we'll see. 4 devices later. Hi, how's it going? Hey, it doesn't matter. How's it going? Thanks for being here.
What's up?
Hopefully you're able to find the stream okay. I was being told that the stream was not showing up, that, you know, people were struggling and things like that, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, same story, right? Breaking down, same story that we had with the Ethereum. Breaking down, and we're trying to move lower, but we didn't hit the target here on the Litecoin. And it also wants to make me want to change the way I'm targeting this, and maybe say, yo, this is the high point. Yes, we agree that this is a resistance. But what if we are in a sort of down sloping channel? Alright. Again, I'm going tops, and I'm going tops here, and look at that, right? It kind of fits almost okay. Let me get rid of this, pinpoint this a little bit more. Now I'm pinpointing there to that top. And if you look at this, we're getting these very, very nice hits on the tops and the bottom, right? So I'm gonna have to shift this one here. That's it, right? So we came back down, went back up again, readjusting here on the top part slightly. There we go. So we're getting nice hits here, top and bottom. with not a lot of respect for the midline part, but here we got a rejection here, there, that's fine. So it could be that we are not within a triangle like we're seeing, right? I mean, initially it was a triangle because we didn't have these data points back here, right, that we just developed. So now it makes me want to change and say, well, what if this is a falling channel? Where funny channels break to? Do you guys know where falling channels break to? Please let me know if you know where falling channel breaks to. I'm interested. You're like heroes, hard to get rid of. It's all good. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's we shadow banned. Welcome to the world of shadow banned. Someone should create a shadow ban tube. And everyone that gets shadow banned just streams there. Like shadow ban tube, shadow tube. Why not, right? I'm waiting for you guys to tell me where falling channels break to. Wow. Anyone wants to take a crack at this? And guess. I don't guess, maybe tell me. If you know where that falling channel breaks to. Ooh, OSU Fever became a supporter. I think it hasn't shown here. It hasn't come through. It's weird. I'm waiting for it to come through and say, welcome to the club. Like, yeah. Why is it not playing? '20th. What? To the upside. Yes, Cryptodingo, you got it. Falling channels break to the upside. There we go. Oh, is your Fever Man? It says, welcome supporter. So I'm assuming you're supporting the channel. So we're going to do this.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome. Thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate it. Yep. All right. 2 up. All right. Cool. If it's falling, it works to the upside, right? It brings accumulation. Right? Anyways, let's keep rolling. What are we going to be looking? Going to 1 hour. We haven't finished this. So let's go to the 1 hour. Like, autocorrect is strong tonight. I know. That's why Andrew did good in his interview. He autocorrected all the replies. It's a phone interview. He has the phone's talking for me. I'm kidding, man. Oh, nice. Thank you for subbing, though, or becoming a supporter. Really appreciate that, man. High to low. Ooh. Oops. Sideways. Sideways. Low to high, high to low. And that's it. There's divergence here on this smaller line. Guess what? Guess what? What do you guys think Litecoin created here on the 1 hour chart? There's a pattern that got created that we haven't talked about because we didn't have it yesterday. But Litecoin created a bullish pattern that usually moves to the upside upon breaking a confirmation line at a neckline. I think I given enough clues with that. Bull flag? No, we didn't have bull flag. We had something. Not even the prettiest looking. It is there though. It's kind of easy to see. I didn't call it yesterday because we didn't have it, but now we have it today. I'll draw it. It was a good guess, man, but you know, it wasn't that. Litecoin was creating a very small inverse head and shoulders here. Inverse head and shoulders with tight neckline, down sloping, and they move. I think might have gotten hit. Yeah, we hit it. Look at that, beautiful. Inverse head and shoulders, neckline, hit the move, and then some. Right? 3 soldiers? No, not 3 soldiers. Yeah, I did have 3 white soldiers here, but didn't really play too much to the upside. I'm struggling with the mouse. Why am I? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to like manually plug the mouse again. I'm not sure why I'm struggling with the. Sorry about that, guys. I think I might have hit something here. I was checking blockchaindomains.com try to get something there, but not gotten that yet. So what we're looking at here is this pattern, right? Inverse head and shoulders, the measure move to the upside, and we hit that move. So again, this was created today in the morning, at 6 in the morning. 7 in the morning is when we started to break that upside, and we broke that neckline, and then we just went higher, right? So yeah, nice pattern. Even if you wanted to go with the wicks would be more or less around the same level. Look at that, right? That wick here and that wick here, they're both about that same price point. Which again, if you want to go with the wicks or bodies, it'll be different measures, right? If you want to go with the wicks, the measure will be slightly larger. I would be measuring here from that bottom part of that wick to that neckline. There we go, the neckline. And then I will be taking that as the breaking point. And if we get that, we hit this up top here with this wick, right? .io addresses are ridiculously expensive, yeah. Anyways, this was an interesting pattern, right? It was a quick pattern. It was a quick play. Percentage points wasn't a lot. I'm just gonna measure. I might be surprised, but I don't think it was a lot. Hey man, it was a 4% play. I think 4% any day over loss. So again, we didn't see this yesterday. It wasn't here yesterday. Again, we developed it today at 6 in the morning. We're getting the initial points of this. I can't remember if it was for this one. I can't remember if it was for this or for another one, but I did say yesterday on one of the coins that we were creating what could start to look like a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. And bear with me for a second. I'm gonna try to get this answer. I think I might know where to find that said answer. Could be here. I think it might be around here. I'm checking something real quick, guys. I want to make sure it was here when I didn't call that on Litecoin. We did talk about it in some coin. That inverse head and shoulders. I just jumped real quick into yesterday's video. I didn't call this one for Litecoin. But we did talk about another coin that could be potentially developing a head and shoulders. It was not this one. But anyways, good stuff, right? Inverse head and shoulders, action to the upside, very nice. Let's go to RSR. 2.39 cents. What? It's crazy. What do we have? Going down, hitting that 20. Oh no, trying to find support. Guess what? We're still moving down. Bearish divergence, hidden. That's all we have. Neutral at 41.83. Let's go to the 4-hour chart because there's not a lot happening here. On the 4-hour, high to low. All right. Bearish divergence strong. We did try to hold on to this hidden bullish. That hidden bullish got us to pop a little bit, and that's what we did. We just got this very small pop and rejection. That's it. Neutral at 43.18. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, we had this hidden divergence, reaction to the upside, potential sideways motion, and we did move sideways for a bit, broke that 20, and we're just basically kind of sideways from where we were at yesterday. So we're not really getting a lot of action, right? That hidden divergence is giving us that sideways motion, and we are neutral at 45.23, still pointing down on the other side. That means we could still be looking for more action to the downside. It is what we have, man. It is what we have. That is it for RSR. Let's go to the SBE. I'm not sure where it went, Andrew. Again, it was one of those new projects that we've talked about, right? Might have pumped more. Might have dropped. Oh, we had bearish divergence. We dropped. Great. So we're okay with our coal. Good. I'm glad. I'm not going to look at the daily. I'm not going to look at the 4 hours. There's nothing there. This is a very, very new project. It was just going up. We did say, yo, bearish divergence last night. Look at that. This was yesterday night, 9 p.m., right? What have we done? We broke down. Now it looks as though we're starting to rally, so I guess you want to know whether or not you should be going in. Volume, unfortunately, here is not so clear as to whether or not we should be going in. We don't have a lot of volume coming in. We're coming from a low point to a lower point. Same thing's happening here on the RSI. On the MACD, sorry, we don't have data going farther back. Low, lower, low, and then here also on the RSI, low to a lower point. Even on this short bit here, we're still going lower. Just looking as though it's trying to recover. I'm not sure how strong it's going to go to the upside. Crypto Boss Andrew, I know you're into this project, so I hope you're here. I know you requested it in the Discord, but we will see. We will see what we do. That's right. Anyways, again, new project. Not a lot of data. Not a lot I can go with. Pattern-wise, really not doing a lot. Not even an inverse cup with handle, nothing like that. So let's go check out ADA. ADA comp, I'm interested to see whether or not we're developing that cup with handle. Sorry. That's the one we had that on. Let's go to ADA. $1.34. Oh no, what's happening? We had the bearish divergence, Captain. And we broke down on that. Now we're hitting that 20. We're neutral at 45.81. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour, hit divergence, action to the upside, pumping a bit. Low, high low, neutral at 42.82. Still putting down, nothing else developing here. Hit on the 1 hour. Bullish divergence, we're pumped up, great. What are we doing now? Not a lot. It just, ADA, it's weird. Man, high to low, low to high. It's just barely there, man. I'm gonna have to make this much larger. You guys can see this. Check this out, right? Look, high to low. Positive, more positive, low to high, right? Action downside, neutral at 47.17. With that, we have that slight action to downside and sideways motion from the hidden divergence. We're breaking that 20. We could be looking for action to downside still. Upon rejection of 20, I'm not going to call targets for this because the targets are so far apart on the fibs that it would make no sense to really call this targets. I mean, the bottom part, we're still holding that 20 on the daily, but the bottom part will be coming here at that 50% retrace, and that will be somewhere $1.16, $1.15, right? Then on the upper portion, we're looking here around $1.45, $1.44. If we already get a bounce, we do need to get above $1.40. Now, that being said, let's go check out COM. Comp at 435.83. Oh, look at that. We're starting to create a handle. Again, we're not out of the woods yet, and we're still in that 50% upper part. So, if this is to be the handle, it's a big if right now. If this is to be the handle, we could still drop more. And I think I'm going to do this handle with the wicks. I want to get a little bit larger of a spread for the fibs, right? You're in for 5K, interesting. Look, we can still drop to this level and still get that handle form. But anyways, from the high point to the low point, right? We are starting to climb back up, try to get above that 382. We're failing right now. But if this is to be the handle, it targets to the upside. 618, 620, 2618, 762, 3618, 905, and the 4618 at 1047. I did tell you guys I was going to bring out my trusty thing here, so I'm going to bring out this small chart. I need to just go find cup and handle and see the percentage rally. I think it's around 37%. Might be off. Cup with handle. What page is this on? Cup with handle. 149. So we're gonna go up by 20. 169. Cup with handle. Here we go. 160. 170. We're closing up. 34. All right. I was off by 3%. So cup with handle. Average rise of 34%. Why does that matter? because we got to know which fibs overextended. So we're looking around the 34% rally. I'm just going with this. Put that line there at 716. Yeah, could be the target. Now, what I'm going to do is, since the fibs are overspread, obviously, right? We can see that we're going much larger. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring and remove the wicks from the equation. All right, I'm just going to go with the closings and see if we're targeting a fib there. I want to see if a fib matches that point. So very, very close to hitting that 3618. So we could say that 3618 could be our exit point on this project, right? The Market Slayer has returned. Did you slay any dragons tonight, Market Slayer? Please let me know. Sir, Market Slayer of the March. Have you slayed any dragons, good sir? Adds instead of crypto. Thoughts on I-bonds. I'm not sure. I haven't checked I-bonds. You bonds, we bonds, I bonds, we all bonds. Yeah. Just kidding. You don't feel comfortable spending any more in your savings. All right. Definitely like that chart. It's all good, man. What I'm looking at here, again, is that potential action to the upside that we could be getting. If we are confirming this to be the handle, yet we don't know. We have not confirmed the handle because we have not broken that confirmation line. On a company handle, usually I would not be going up that 50% of the handle to get that a little bit extra punch, right? That little extra percentage point here. I'll show you why. It's a big chance that a company handle we might reject at the handle. Now, if we look at this here, ooh, big truck going by. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get this. So I can really move this and adjust. So if you go from here, from the entry level, right, you're looking at around, what we talked about, 30+% here, which is fine. Now, if you go here at the 50%, the extra bits you're going to get, I didn't measure. Need to hold shift for that. Oh, these are things that you want to do. Here we go. Let's go back here and move this up to 3618 right there. So you'll be going for 55% instead of a 30+%. It is a lot, but your risk reward ratio is almost 1-to-1 at your exit point. For me, look, we've gotten kind of close to that 50%. We didn't quite hit it, but there's a bigger chance we reject because we do have a much larger fib node here as well that we need to get above, and that would be that 50% on the way back up. And that is part of the reason that I would not be getting here on the 50%. I would rather wait for us to at least get above this larger 50% for me to get an in. And at that point, your risk reward again becomes really skewed, because if you reject that 100%, you're only gonna gain very little, and the percentage points you can drop to that zero line, it's a lot more. It's the only reason I would not be getting an in before confirmation line on comp if I were to take an in here. Right, so I'm just gonna leave this here. Make sure this is gonna stay with us here on the daily. So I would be playing a little bit safe here, right? On comp. So let's go to that 4-hour chart. Ah, look, stuff from the 1 hour came over. Ha! Bullish divergence. Who needs that? We all do. We all do if we want prices to go up. We do know that sometimes we get pumps without divergence, right? Don't wait to always see divergence before you actually see a rally. Sometimes we rally without divergence, and it's completely normal if we do that. It's just a regular market motion. Anyway, strong bullish, pumping, hitting the 20. Great, primary target hit. How much of a pump did we get here on comp? Feels like it was powerful. 10%. Nice. Oh, you could have gone 10% if you were here yesterday and you watched this part of the analysis. Neutral. 51.43. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. What do we have? Bullish divergence strong. Guess what? We did the upside. Same percentage points. But here, this also went to the 4 hour. So we want to keep this one here on the 1 hour. Make sure we're keeping everything where it's supposed to. I think that's it. Anyways, going back up a little bit and rejecting somewhat. So we'll see here real quick. We have strong bearish divergence. Big shot. not doing shots, dude. I'm doing whiskey on the rocks. I'm not gonna swing though. I'm like enjoying it. Like I have not been drinking a lot lately. Not that I drank a lot, anyways, but let's say that the last couple weeks I haven't really been drinking a lot. So I'd rather just sit down and enjoy the drink than, you know, just shoot stuff. Like I don't drink to get drunk, I drink to enjoy it. How do you get the MACD to fit the scales? What do you mean, how do I get the MACD to fit the scales? It just switches with the time scale. If I go to the 4 hour, it's going to show me the MACD for the 4 hour. If I go to the daily, it's going to show me the MACD for the daily. The MACD considers the 12 and 26 moving averages, and then uses the signal line, the average of the 12 and 26, right? So whatever that average is, and uses the signal line as a 9. We'll see. And that's why it's important. Or that's why this works. Anyway, so that's it for a comp. Let's get schematic. The schematic. That's what's important. You guys are in the Discord. I ping every night that I live. Let's get this going, man. Like, I'm not sure I'm getting your question, Andrew. You can rephrase it. I'll definitely try to answer it, but it usually automatically adjusts. Oh yeah, dude, I know. It's been a good day. The weekend is upon us. It's gonna be awesome. Anyways, new desk. I got coasters all over the place. Make sure I'm not spilling stuff on anywhere. Possibly having to readjust mine. All right. Yeah. All right. So double click here. Like, let's say you accidentally came in here and you moved this. And now when you switch timescales, like it's not adjusting, right? Come here to this side where this this numbers are, and just double click it, and it'll automatically fit it back to your thing, and you're not gonna have to be zooming in and out, right? Cool. We're also providing IT support now. Did that fix your problem, Andrew? Let me know. Otherwise, I'm not sure what the troubleshooting is. Kevin, thank you very much for being here.
What's up?
What is up, my friend? You're welcome, dude. I hope that worked. Let's get a magic on the 1 hour. Sorry, at the 4 hours. Is there anything here? Sideways, high to low. All right, we can call it medium. There's that medium bearish type. Try Bjorn Gum. We can open it. We can look at it. I'm not sure I'm gonna like it though. Oh no, we're not going sideways. We're going slightly lower. All right, let me get rid of this. Yeah, slightly lower. Sitting $1.04 for Matic. Nothing bullish, nothing bearish. Neutral at 40.87. Let's go and check out the Z1 hour chart. Oh, bro, you should have asked earlier. That's awesome. I'm glad you got it fixed. Kevin retracted a message. Why? Doing the exclamation mark TA works, man. He just lets people know how to request. There we go, right? Low to high, high to low, bearish divergence strong. Potential for action to downside. We've been seeing this on a couple of coins. That means the market might be looking for a movement down. Here we broke that 20. We're trying to come back up, test it as resistance. And on that note, I'm gonna get more ice, and I'm gonna serve myself another glass of whiskey. And I'll be right back, guys. So stick with me. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. Make sure you're here because we're gonna be chilling and having a great time. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back. Market Slayer, where you at? Preparing for War says the state of crypto. I personally trade utilizing the MACD and the RSI. My question is, are there any other indicators you feel prudent? Yeah, you could use a VWAP. I don't use it that much, at least not on crypto, but VWAP tends to work. Stochastic, for some people, Ishimoku clouds work fine. I don't like using Ishimoku clouds that much. What else can you use, man? You might want to learn harmonics, maybe depending a little more on fibs, Fibonacci's. I use Fibonacci's a lot. Harmonics are based off Fibonacci's. What else, man? I would say those things. I don't like to use a lot of the pre-built stuff. I like to just go back to the basics, right? When I was working for a trading company, first thing they taught you how to do was, besides reading the contract, was to make calculations by hand. They would not allow me to do Excel until I was able to get the exact data, calculate everything by hand. And the reason that happens is because, you know, if you need to calculate on a fly, or at least get an estimation of price, you don't have your Excel sheet with you. You need to know how to do the calculations. So let's say the price goes down right now. You want to sorry, I was reading a comment there real quick. Casper the Ghost, what's up? How's it going? It's going good, man. Let's say you need to, you're looking at the Bitcoin price, you're just looking at the price, you gotta know fibs, upside and downside. You gotta learn how to do those by hand, right? So, not as hard, but whatever you can do by hand, you can also learn how it works, and then you can also program it yourself. So if you can program it, you know how it works. If you're using someone else's stuff, sometimes you don't know whether or not they understand the calculations correctly, whether or not they're doing everything right, and you're just depending on someone else's software to do the trading for you, which should be okay, right? But at least on TradingView, there's so much stuff out there from regular users that you could be getting a program that is off. So that's why I would say that it's important that you're using stuff that you know how to use and you could use by yourself. For example, if you wanted to do MACD, it's not that hard. You just average the 12 and 26 moving averages and use your 9 moving average as a signal line, and you start to get where the lines go and how diverged they are one from the other. And you can do that calculation by hand, right? You just look at the last 26 periods, and then you average that, whatever that point is, into the last 26 periods, right? So not really hard. So relative strength index takes the last 14 periods into consideration, the strength of the moves. So again, same stuff. You could also calculate it by hand. So everything you can know how to calculate works better. Andrew says, for War, I've been using Williams fractal indicator. Kimba data. Right. Can we code a make man? Say a may want to use friendly wise and a cool dude or something similar. We could. I'm not gonna shut you down on that one. Right. So Marcus Slayer, Bjorn Gum TSI, sure. I'm gonna write it down first. Bjorn Gum. The gum of Bjorn. You know Bjorn means bear, right? Bjorn Gum TSI. I know, I have a friend whose name is Bjorn. He's from Sweden. I'm kidding, he's from Sweden. And he told me Bjorn means bear. So bear gum indicator. Alright, we're gonna check in a second. Heck and She candles. Yeah, you can use Heck and She candles. I use them to see shifts in trend. Vissing, you say attempt, which makes me happy. I'm short right. Yes, I cannot confirm any movements, because that would be considered being giving advice. And we cannot give advice on this great channel. For war, typically try to utilize anything that signifies good entries and exits. Probably with volume. Yeah. UPVR, Sandy. Yeah, you might be more using that, man. I have not used VPBR. Market Slayer, the script utilizes simple color changes on the TSI output, signals and interpretation of the classic TSI indicator. Alright. Never changed the indicator and it's great and on. Alright. I will, man. I will. Just give me a second, man. Dude, I gotta confirm something, guys. We are shadow banned. When I went for my new glass of ice and more whiskey, so cheers, guys. I asked the waifu, wife, can you please check if we are live? And she told me I cannot find the content. She had to go all the way into the channel, go on to videos to be able to find that we were live. So yes, YouTube's not promoting our content, just as we had expected. Sadly enough, we got a recipe for that. We're gonna fix it. So with that said, we're gonna expect something new coming out maybe next week. I'm tired of this not being promoted. I'm tired of, like, you know, struggling for growth and viewership. So we're gonna change things up, and hopefully we're gonna be able to get more growth in here on this channel. We're gonna be depending on you guys to really help us out by, you know, helping us spread the word about the channel that we're gonna be making, and hopefully we'll be able to get to 1,000 subs quickly enough, and you know, grow without any problems or any further problems. For some reason, I was told by people that the term "instead of crypto" became muddled, became dirty during 2017 when ICO scammers were using instead of crypto on their titles. And people were using instead of crypto on their titles to scam people. Thus, the term, it's not a clean term, and YouTube doesn't like it. It's a great name for a YouTube channel, but unfortunately, because of that, we're not getting the growth and we're not getting the show, and we keep getting shadow banned. Not only shadow banned, we also get banned. And that really is not cool. Missing says, I was already short, only use channel titles for confirmation bias, also getting a drink because that seems like a good idea now that I have stops. And yes, having stops, it is good, man. Using this ERS channel video titles. What? Not sure what that is, but thanks for being here, man. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe. Alright, we're gonna enable that Bjorn Gum. Oh, the wife is subbed, dude. The wife is subbed. She just, the content is not showing up on her feed. So she had to go all the way into the channel and videos to be able to see that we were live. She didn't even get a notification. That's weird how this is happening. It's weird how this happens. Let's get this here. I'm gonna open Bjorn Gum here on the side. Just give me 1 second, and I'll bring it back into the screen in a bit. I'm just gonna find my, where's my trading view window? Here it is. I found it's right. So I'm gonna write the one I had before, which was the one you told me, the Wave Rider. So I gotta write this one in first. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose it. I want to make an indicator and call it TARDIS. Yes, from Doctor Who, the TARDIS. You said bring in the Kraken. Right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get rid of the Wave Rider. There's gonna be a lot of data here on the chart. I don't like to have charts with a lot of data. It said use a Bjorn Gum. How am I supposed to find that precisely? I'm looking for it. I'm not finding it, bro. Am I typing this wrong? Is there like supposed to be a space? You did say Bjorn, right? Bjorn without the N. Alright, Bjorn Gum. Bjorn Gum TSI. Oh, dude, only used by 1,156 people. That's not a lot of people using it. It's made by Bjorn Gum. I'm not sure who Bjorn Gum is. But where Bjorn Gum. Thank you for making an indicator. No N. Alright, got it, man. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, if YouTube did not notify me tonight on my subscription that you were live. I always go live unless you heard from me in the Discord that I'm not going live. Even if I'm late, I'll be live. I'm live every night at 9 p.m. Central, guys. Make sure you subscribe for awesome content. All right, so we're getting crosses, and I never used this indicator before, so I gotta look at it real quick. All right, so right. So first off, let's hide the volume. I don't care much for it. All right, so we're getting a line here that's suggesting something's gonna go up. Right, I'm not sure what that line is, so let's open up the Bjorgom indicator and see what we're looking at. All right, TSI volume, TSI signal line. All right, overbought, we're sold. Bar color, fill color. All right, I want to know what the line here on the top is. Is that coming from this? I don't have any other indicator activated, so it should be coming from this. All right. We did hit that 20. We're bouncing. We're above that 20. We did get a cross. We're about to get another cross. That means we're probably going to be making negative price action. Every time we get this crosses, we get negative price action. We're about to make one here. It's not as hard to tell. It looks a little bit like the MACD, so we'll see. Chiller indicator. All right, cool. Seems to be accurate enough so far. Look, we got the cross here on July the 7th at 9. And from that, it just started to go down. We got the in on July the 8th. Now, how does this indicator work during sideways motion market? That would be a question. Line on the top, not from TSI. I know it's coming from somewhere. I don't have anything activated here. Look at that. I only have 3. They're all shut off. Super trend is off, volume's off, and EMA is off. So I'm trying to see what that line is from. Oh, it's maybe a line I drew for something. Duh! It's my line. Let's bring it back up. I had something here, maybe from a different time scale. So what I'm going to do here is... I got it. I was looking for a spike. You guys remember why I was looking for this spike? You guys might not. I do. That went on daily. If you remember, I want to put the Bjor indicator on the side for a bit. Every time we get the dead cross, the price of Bitcoin tends to go up, and then it drops. And we've seen that before. They have it here. Death cross right here on that circle. What happened after the death cross? Right, we had dropped, we went up, and then we took a major drop. Let's look at that last death cross over here. Look at that. We had a death cross here. We went up, made another death cross, and we dropped more. All right. So after the death cross, it's a lagging indicator. Remember, we crossed because we're going down on the price. So that death cross was indicating a real fraction downside, right? We have not got any death crosses before that. So in the history of Bitcoin, there has been 1, 2, 3, we could say even 4 here. And this is the 5th death cross that we're making. But after death crosses, we do tend to see a move to the upside, even on this last one. Right, we got our death cross here on that drop from March 12th, and then we started to go back up. So after death crosses, Bitcoin does tend to go up, and then we tend to sometimes get more action to the downside, right? So that's why I had this line. TSI, stochastic RSI, MACD all in one. All right, cool. Right, that's what it looks like to MACD. Just not sure where the RSI fits into this. I gotta check it out, but I never used the TSI before. I look at them separately. Drinking and trading, but more fun with others. But safer, not one's limits in advance, yes. You are correct. Do not trade and drink. Not a good idea, unless you have a really solid plan and you're sticking to it. You stumbled across my stream before and enjoyed. Just found it again and sub. That's awesome. Thank you very much for the sub. I really, really appreciate it. Means a lot, because we've been bleeding subs, dude, every day. Like, for some reason, like, YouTube is unsubscribing people from our channel. We get like 4 people unsubscribed, 3 more people unsubscribed. I doubt people are actually unsubscribing from the channel. It's just how they're not promoting the content. I bet they're unsubscribing people from the channel without their knowledge. Jason, what is up, my friend?
What's up?
Let's keep rolling here. They subbed because of TSI. Highly doubt it. Maybe they're leaving because of TSI. How about that, right? I'm kidding. One quick second, man. Sun's walking in. I'm back. I'm gonna check out the total crypto market cap. I can. I'll do it in a second. Best combo: BJ, TSI, and the Wave Rider plus True Trend. I think you're using a lot of indicators, my friend. Again, if it works for you, it works for you, right? I would say keep it simple. As simple as you keep it, the better you're gonna be at doing your analysis. The more you overcomplicate it, either you're gonna get paralysis by analysis, or you're gonna be getting so much data that you're not gonna know which one to go for or which one to look at. And that is a bad thing. If you're using many indicators, you're gonna start struggling. What? The crypto is the new hot coin. What? Cryptio. Cryptio. CRPTYO. Nice. I had never heard that. I'm not even sure if that comment was from here. But thank you for being here, man. Anyways, I move up, taking that drop. And that's it. Not a lot happening. Right? 2 people on Twitch. Great. 2 people on YouTube. We're starting to pick up viewership. That is awesome. You guys like what we do? Hit the like, hit the bell. Definitely hit that sub. Let's roll. Anyways, yeah, this indicator. We're expecting the action downside after maybe getting a pump. Some support line here. Oh, that's all good. What's the key? Look at total market cap. Yes. Also here on the daily, right? We're about to get a cross. Or we barely get a cross. It looks as though we want to diverge again. We'll be still looking for action out. So let's just let me finish this one and we'll go back to the market cap. On the 4 hour, where are we? In the 4 hour, we're still diverging? Yeah, we're still diverging. So the 4 hour, it would suggest that we would still be looking for action to the upside. And that would be very beneficial for the Bitcoin, right? Right. Let's go to the other one that we're looking at. So let's get this out of the way. And show the money. Show me the money. Right, where is Bitcoin at? Total market cap. It's going down. 0.33%. Oh my goodness. That can't be it. Old Woman Riding Club. Tiniest is high. That's awesome. Tell Tanya hi back.
What's up?
Anyways, let's get this going. Who said Bitcoin? Why do I want to look at market cap? I don't want to look at market cap. I'm going to measure something. I'm not even sure we're going to be getting a 30% rally, but 4%. Right. Hello. Of the world. Max Slayer says hello in all caps. Mark up on the. Not exciting. Let's go on the daily. What was the request? Look at market cap. Yeah, it's struggling. It's trying to go up right now, but we're still below that 20, right? Yesterday we did go up, hit that 20 and reject, and we almost bearish engulfed the previous day candle. Close slightly below target up here. Very slightly. Here the opening of yesterday's was 635. Today's closing was 634. We were like almost 1 billion of target, or point fraction of a billion. I'm not going to go into details. Still like 0.1, 0.5, 0.4, 0.5, whatever. It's all the same. It is all the same, right? I hope you're enjoying the show, guys. I hope you are enjoying the show. I'm having a blast. You left. You wanted market cap with TSI. Market Slayer. Thank you for being here. And making your TSI jokes. It's all good, man. It's all good. How's your channel coming along, my friend? Let me know. Hopefully you're doing good. It's like, yeah, sure, man. Dab. You're here watching your ETA. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. What the music playing right now? EDM. This track's called Don't You Dare. Get my music from Stream Beats, which is royalty free. I can use in my streams without getting copyright strikes, which is the best thing. So I know the track list is old, whatever. I'm not looking for a lot of new tracks. I'm looking for better content. Missing since Party, yeah, it's a good song. Let's keep rolling. We have 5K followers. You were Market Siphon? Was that your name before, Market Siphon? What happened to your followers? The hackers came. Oh, that sucks. Rafael Paz, thoughts on Grayscale share release starting next week? I don't know. The market's probably going down because of that. We know that, right? People are anticipating that and what could come from it, and I think we're seeing that drop happening. Now, whether or not we're going to get a drop or a pump, we don't know yet. Right? It's all speculation. One quick second. It was the wife. She came back from the supermarket. She went real quick to get some club soda and the popcorn. Ooh, you know what's tonight then? Netflix and drinks. Woo! I like that. You share my tweet when you got temp block off YouTube. Oh, nice. You should still share my tweet when you're not temp off of YouTube. Rafael Paz, dude, like everything that could happen with what Grayscale's gonna do when they release, it's all pure speculation, man. No one really knows what the effects of that is gonna be. You're gonna see people saying the market's gonna go up. You're gonna see people that are gonna say the market's gonna go down, and you're gonna have people that are gonna say the market's gonna go down right now because of speculation on what people believe it's gonna do. You know what? No one knows. No one has a real clue. And if you're looking for someone to tell you that and validate a point, you're probably not looking for the right answer. That's the truth, right? People will tell you what you want to hear, so you watch their content. That's fine. That's not me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And the truth is, no one has a clue what's gonna happen when that hits. There's just pure speculation. People are saying it's going to go down. People are going to say it's going to go up. Anyone's game. What we can know is what's happening with the technicals. And the technicals are saying certain things already covered. Right? Right. Stream Beats. It's actually a Discord. That's the stream I'm looking at. Or that's where I'm getting my music from. Stream Beats. Sure, tweet you got 10 block off. Oh. You have 4.5 thousand followers, but can't log in. Oh, that sucks, my friend. Have you talked to YouTube's team? Not having to buy Bitcoin and trade your Bitcoin to get alts like in 2017 is why we didn't have the blow off top. Today you can just purchase alts with cash. Yes, you're correct. There's more adoption. That's the truth. Twitter has 57 followers. That's good. You're growing. Jason Monroe, altcoins and the blow off top, not Bitcoin. Yeah. I'll say, yeah, the market conditions are very different from what they were in 2017. That could be part of the reason that we're seeing the market stagnate a little bit more, right? A little bit more than it was back on 2017. And probably the reason that we might not see a drop as powerful as we got in 2017, right? Twitter, not YouTube. All right, that's fine, man. That's fine. Not YouTube, Twitter. Right? Bros, what are we gonna do, man? There's no more corner quests coming in. Let's just chat and chill. It's a chill Friday night. I enjoy it. I enjoy a chill Friday night. It's a great night to be here. You're starting fresh. That's good. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to start fresh on a new channel because we're getting, shadow banned, blocked every day. It's a pain to deal with. So I'm gonna start a new channel. Don't have the name fully yet, or the logo and anything in place. It's probably gonna be the same layout. I'm just gonna change that logo that's right there. It says instead of crypto, it's gonna say something else. Branding, everything else is gonna look the same. That there at the instead of crypto is probably also gonna change. Or right that there, so that's gonna change. Andrew says, fundamentally speaking, ADA could literally change the world in a matter of months. People are right that it's unfair to compare ADA to SC to Ethereum SCs. But for the wrong reason, yes. Look, crypto in general can change the world. That is the truth. Some people are going to like it, some people are not going to like it, but crypto in general can and does have the power to change the world. That's that. We said it. It's just a matter of time, and it's a matter of adoption. It's a matter of getting people educated on what crypto brings. And the crypto narrative has become flawed lately by a lot of people stating that crypto, it's bad. You know what happened with El Salvador, right? There was retaliation against El Salvador for what they did with crypto. As soon as they came out with that a couple weeks later, a lot of people from the previous government and the current government were put on a blacklist from the US for saying that they took dirty money and things like that. Why? Because El Salvador didn't give it two damns and made Bitcoin illegal tender. And they still don't give a damn that they put people on the list. They genuinely don't care. And that starts to show that there's changes happening around the world that, people don't want to be told what to do from another government. They want to be able to make independent decisions. They don't want to be told what to do by the top governments in the world, but do what they need for their people. And that is powerful. And crypto does allow for that. If the governments want to embrace it, crypto does allow for that. President Bukele made a really excellent point. And I've talked about this point before. When the US prints money, they print it to pay off the US debt. But if you are another country and you're holding dollars as reserve currency and the US prints more money, you're not going to get more dollars into your bank. You're basically just going to eat up the inflation that the US printed, and then your bank is going to have to correct for that by printing more money so you can buy more dollars, and you're going to end up printing up more inflation for your country. So there's no real benefit of a currency being pegged to $1 anymore, at least not since the dollar stopped being backed by gold back in 72. Bretton Woods agreement where everyone was pegged to the dollar because the dollar was pegged to gold worked. Once you got off of that agreement and people started printing money, that is broken. That is a flawed system. That just creates inflation. Not just inflation once. If you're in the US, it just creates inflation for you. But if you're somewhere else in the world, guess what? You create double inflation because not some other country is absorbing part of that US inflation as well, plus the inflation they got to create in their country. So, I think we might see de-dollarization starting to happen. We've seen China trying to come out with their digital yuan and pushing it hard on people. There was an article that came out the other day saying that every person that works for a bank has to bring out 300 customers. They didn't say in a year or in a month or when, but they are pushing for hard and quick adoption of the digital yuan. And that is going to be interesting to see how that happens. Because the digital yuan comes to be a de facto reserve currency. Russia said they're not going to be holding. I'm not sure. I haven't really followed the Russian narrative afterwards, but Russia did come out and say that they were not going to be holding US dollars as reserve currency. So you're having two major economies walking away from the dollar to some extent. China hasn't said that they're going to walk away from the dollar, but the fact they're pushing for a digital yuan is a key indicator they're pushing for their currency to become a de facto reserve currency around the world because it's the first digital CBDC that's being issued. They're trying to get that adoption, and they're going to try to get first mover advantage on that. While in the US, we're still regulating and fighting for pennies as to who gets taxed and how much you get taxed on your crypto holdings. It's not what you want to see. You want to see quick, fast adoption like what happened with the internet. Why was the US so powerful when the internet bubble happened? Because the US did allow for US companies to start working in the US. The US allowed for not only that, but also give incentives. And California became Silicon Valley. And that was powerful. Now, what happens afterwards? Well, crypto comes around and the narrative changes because it threatens the power. Crypto threatens central bank power. And that creates an issue because if central banks have no authority over the money that gets printed and the money that gets issued, their whole game of printing money when they need to, it's out. And now they have to deal with real life stuff. Real life stuff. That means if you don't have money or if you don't have the reserves, you cannot make more money or you cannot print more money, at least without devaluating what you have. You can still print more money with the current reserves that you have, but you would be basically devaluing the same amount of money. So $2 would be worth the same as one previous dollar, which is what happens anyways. But CBDCs could be an issue, right? Because they threaten privacy. Anyways, there's a couple chat going on. On what regulation? All right, there's a couple chats happening here. Let me see, dude. Let me see. Market layer starting fresh. Awesome. Right, CryptoDingo says, it's interesting that if you use the Hegnashi candles on Bitcoin daily, the top and bottom wick lines intersect on the grayscale expiration date. That is interesting. I'll pass Andrew, all speculations so far. Now we have to wait and see how things are going to play out when smart contracts goes live yet. For the India will up from Ethereum in the next few years. I know, dude, Raphael, you're correct. Ethereum does have Ethereum Enterprise Alliance behind them, and that has big companies that are investing and developing on Ethereum. Now, do you think a lot of, I know that's easier now to change between blockchains, but if you're already developing for one blockchain, you're not going to be wasting efforts to develop for another one and making sure everything's working fine and that you're not going to have any problems from switching from one currency or one blockchain to another one. So if Ethereum becomes the one that gets backed by the enterprises, you get a bet that Ethereum is probably going to take off, and it's going to be the currency that gets backed by all the companies, right? And that could be powerful. Anyways, let's keep wrong. We're gonna peg the dollar to Bitcoin. That would be interesting if we peg the dollar to Bitcoin, man. I doubt it, Andrew. I doubt it. I don't think it'll be millennials. It might be a new generation, but tell you what, I don't think millennials are gonna peg it. They're not gonna allow. The thing is, also when you figure out now what I was talking about earlier, right? President Bukele on El Salvador, he's 39 years old. How old is Biden? You're talking about like old politicians, old money, old economics ways of thinking versus new generation way of thinking, right? So Joe Biden, I'm trying to get the age, is 78 years old. No joke, that's not it here. Joe Biden. 78 years old. Now let's see. 39, right? The president of El Salvador is 39. It's half. He's half the age of Joe Biden. His way of thinking, his way of doing things, it's so much different than when you compare an older president. Now, does older presidents bring stability? Yes, to some extent they do. We can say that they bring some stability to the country, but younger presidents bring the freshest things. Now, if we're gonna wait for a president to be 70 or 80 to become president, they're tired, man, right? I'm not saying he's tired, but people at that age, you're thinking about retirement. You're not thinking about ruling in 4 years, man, there's something that career politicians, that people should be allowed to postulate themselves from presidency up to a certain age. They should not allow, again, with reserves, but they should not allow for people over 50 to become president. Because if you serve 2 terms, you're already 60 by the time you leave office, right? You're 58. You're already an old guy. You should be thinking about retiring by that age, not really coming in. Plus, guess what? At 78, you start getting a lot of health issues, right? You're a higher risk individual. You're a senior citizen, right? You should be getting younger people to rule, people that have energy to do stuff, people that have new knowledge and new capabilities. But no, we allow for career politicians to, be there until they die. It's interesting, right? How politics work. Again, that is just my way of view things. Your views might vary, and again, this is just my opinion. Speculation so far. I have to wait to see how things are going to go and play out. Smart contracts law. I read that one. Right. Bitcoin. Hi, Card Jesus. Hey, how's it going, man? They used US dollar as American currency, but the fact that they're using Bitcoin now and they're putting it as an option, it's so much bigger than just using dollar as American currency. I know they were using the dollar as the main currency, but they're not doing it anymore. One of the first central banks in America, over 350 years ago. Yes, I know. But that's why this new guy is trying to change things, right? Yeah, but this new guy is not a puppet, man. You can look at him in the way he talks about it, and he's actually said that. He said before my tenure as president, the decisions of the country were made on corporate offices, on the meeting rooms of corporate offices. This guy was not backed. This guy was not placed. I think the people are getting tired of having their country run into the ground by other countries to take advantage. And they really stood up and they are picking a new president. Yeah. Seems like a fight against country Bitcoin adoption. I know. They're gonna try to fight that, man, for sure. They're not gonna allow Bitcoin to come in and threaten their way of doing things, right? We've discussed that. Salao has always had puppets put into power since 1954. I doubt the new guy's a puppet, though. I was already, and he actually told the ambassadors that they could leave the country. They didn't like the way he was doing things. I don't think he's a puppet. He might have played the part of a puppet. There's guys that are smart. I want to do what you say until you put me in power. Once you put me in power, you can go screw yourself. That's how real politicians do it, at least sometimes, in some places of the world. Let's further education by 2 more years. Ahead of worldwide education, yeah. His way of thinking, all right. He plans on making kids go to school for more years. That's fine. Hi, Card Jesus House always studied history. Bro, that's cool. Is it each business decision? There's right. Ooh, we have a discussion going on around Ethereum. Sorry, guys, I'm going through the comments real quick. Right. We're going to see if El Salvador gets overthrown again, because they already made Bitcoin the legal tender. It already got proclaimed. It goes into effect in September, I think, or August. It was 90 days from like when they signed it until it actually kicks into effect. There's a lot of people in Salvador starting to transact with Bitcoin, meaning they don't care, man. So yeah, he might get overthrown. We'll see. When countries create their own digital coin, what do you think is going to be used to back them to stay standard? I don't think they're going to stay standard, man. When countries create their own digital coin, they're going to be running on their own thing. I mean, if they want to back themselves with something, I mean, it's gonna, when they create their own digital coins, they're going to control how much is out there anyways. So it's going to be the same joke. They're going to be able to print more money, but instead of actually running the press, guess what? They're going to be able to code it. It's going to be much cheaper to jump into the code and say, oh, well, we had how many $1 trillion? All right, let's add 2 more zeros. All of a sudden, you have like a couple more trillion out there, right? Yeah, I think so too, man. Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe hard Jesus. I doubt it, though. I mean, there's a lot of things out there. I do know there's some governments that have been overthrown. People get tired. Countries get tired. Right? The government could try to control people so long, but at some point in time, people are going to get tired of getting their hands beaten and their, their butts whooped every day. And you know what? That brings revolution, man. We'll see, man. I don't think China has been taken over, so. You know that there's a big way of thinking that, Europe, Asia is going to become a major, or the major economy in the next couple of years, right? So I'm not going to get into that detail, but if you can research that by yourself. Just because you're an economic power right now does not mean you have to stay economic power. Look at what happened to, let's say, well, you want to start with Greece, then you want to move on to Rome, you want to move to the Ottoman Empire, you want to move on to, England, and how they were an economic power because of the Navy. Then the U.S. is now the economic power, but guess what? Someone else is going to have to overtake it at some point in time. No one and nothing stays and lasts forever. That's it. At some point in time, it's going to have to be overthrown. It's going to be overtaken by someone else. Someone else is going to come out from behind and take over power, right? Yeah, tell me how many people they have. They also have a higher population. It's a matter of time, my friend. It's a matter of time. High card, man. That's fine. You can think about it that way. Not everything in the world gets resolved with power. How bad would it look? How bad would it look if you attack someone just because they have more economic freedom than you do? Or because they're becoming an economic power? Or because they're like economic power is the first thing. After that, he who controls the money controls the power. You make more money, you can spend more money on toys. Because what those toys are. It's a matter of time. It is a matter of time. Max Leia says Shane Lincoln's an Illuminati. How much power you control national grid? Yeah. When you start oppressing that high card Jesus and you start flexing that muscle and it becomes evident to the people that everything is controlled, it's gonna spark an outrage, and that outrage is gonna spark a revolution. So there's things that are not obviously not that obvious, and for obvious reasons. Bitcoin curl down now. I'm not sure. We're gonna go check it. Is it rejecting? We were rejecting something. In our lifetime, conversation is gonna shift to whomever has the best logarithm. I agree. The Art of War. Principles were used around here. Yeah. I read The Art of War plenty of times. It's all good. I like Sun Tzu. Guess what? Have you also read the Tao Te Ching? I would suggest you read that book, my friend. It's a more of a philosophical book, but I like it. It's fun. I even have a short copy of it here at my desk. If you want to read philosophy, just don't read that. Read also The Five Rings. The Book of Five Rings. Read Soren Kierkegaard's. Here we go, Tao Te Ching. My small copy of the Tao Te Ching. I also, dude, I've read plenty of books. It's all good. Yeah. Your mentor called The Art of War his Bible. Yes, The Art of War is a good book. Oh, by the way, also read The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene while you're at it. It's pretty good. Love this community. Keep hitting up likes. Hey, Jorge Carranza, dude, I heard your brother's track. It's pretty good. I can't play it here because I'm not sure if it's copyrighted or not. But you did ping me on Twitch. You let me know that your brother had put out a YouTube channel with music. It was good music, man. I liked it. Just got back to you today, man. And sorry if I didn't get back to you earlier. I don't really check a lot of the private messages on Twitch. The best way to get a hold of me is to ping me on Discord or on Twitter. For more excitement in live, slam 4 energy drinks and switch to 15-second chart. Might work for you, not for me. Could get ugly for crypto. Could. I read the declassified CIA papers. You can read about the El Salvador, and it was that's it. Yep. Right. In the future, the world's gonna be run by corporations. That already happens in places. Isn't that wild? Let's see Bitcoin. Yes, we're still struggling here on the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour. Not a lot happening. Still struggling, man. While we talk, I'm just gonna leave the 1-minute chart out. It's fun. There you go, 1-minute chart. And then we're gonna be talking. We can be looking at what Bitcoin's doing on the 1 minute. Oh my God, it's going down. Oh my God, it's going up. Guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter right now. Still range bound. We are still range bound. Yes, I appreciate it. Okay. I got back to you there on Twitch. If it takes a decade for the dollar to dollar gonna let you. Yes, that is correct. Deadpool versus Batman. Who am I bullish on? Deadpool, man. Deadpool. Deadpool's my buddy, man. Look at that. Deadpool. Ooh. Deadpool. Will it zoom it in? I'm not sure it's gonna zoom it in, but Deadpool, man. Deadpool all the way. I have a lot more Deadpool stuff than I do Batman. I even have a lot more Deadpool than I do Batman. I don't have any Batman figurines, but Deadpool is the OG. He's the coolest cat out there. Look at this. Deadpool coming at you, man. I have a lot of Deadpool around my desk, by the way. I said Deadpool and Spider-Man are my favorite superheroes than Batman. I like Batman because he's a real boy, man, right? Batman is a real person with toys that make him strong and have superpowers. It's like an Iron Man. It's like the DC version of Iron Man, but Iron Man has a cooler suit. But yeah, man, Deadpool. And then I only have 2 Deadpool shirts. I have more Batman shirts. Have 5 Batman shirts, only 2 Deadpool shirts. It's harder to get Deadpool shirts that are different. At least Batman has a lot of different logos that go here. Deadpool, it's just regular black and the Deadpool belt. That's it, man. There's so many variations you can do with that, right? Batman, at least this logo here allows for some variation. Pfizer made 43 billion last year. Again, said GDP wasn't only 22 billion. Yeah, that's fine. Dollar could have a decade-long bullish run. That would spell a lot of trouble for Bitcoin. It would be a decade-long bearish trend, which I doubt is going to be the case. I hope it runs. The debt-free before it runs up. Yeah, I did notice that a couple of down charts were gone. Particularly the Ethereum down. You like Batman better, but Iron Man would wipe the floor with him. Yeah, Iron Man has better tech. Batman's more like... Well, you know, Batman started as a detective comics. He was a detective who happened to, fall in cahoots with Superman and Wonder Woman and the rest of the gang that had superpowers, because he was just a mere mortal that was just intelligent, that has tech on his side. That's it. He has his brain. That's his superpower. Right? Just like Iron Man. Iron Man, his brain is a superpower. When you have Deadpool, that's like a cooler version of Spider-Man, but with Wolverine healing abilities. That's freaking awesome. He's ugly AF though. And brains, yes. Brains and bronze. Fact check. I'm rearranging the room. I did have a lot more Deadpool stuff around here. Put some in boxes already. I have 3 Deadpool figurines here, 2 Lego Deadpool here, and then 2 other Deadpool smaller capsules. And then I have 4 more Deadpool stuff around. Lady Deadpool, Headpool, no Kid Pool. I had to get the Deadpool the scooter. There's two figurines I'm missing on the Deadpool part. Well, there's Deadpool Pirate that came out also that I kind of wanted to get, but I skipped on. And Deadpool and Boxers I also skipped on from a couple collections ago. But I want to get this one. There's this Deadpool in a scooter that has squirrel pull, dog pull, which again, it kind of helps me out complete my Deadpool core. It just doesn't have kid pull. I haven't really pulled the trigger on this. And then there's this one that's Deadpool with Hit Monkey, and this one's also fairly cool. I like this. I need to get this figurines for my collection of Deadpool stuff. Not yet bought them. Right. Jorge says, sorry, let me go through the comments real quick. My superpower would be the ability to turn mutants into humans. Guess what? Scarlet Witch did that in House of M in 2005, I think. When was House of M? 2004, 2005, 2003? The original House of M. She said no more mutants, and she turned almost all the mutants except for like 100 mutants into humans. Wow. So you want basically Scarlet Witch's powers. Speaking of who's watching Black Widow after the stream, bro, it's on Disney Plus, but you have to pay for it. Dude, I'm already paying for Disney Plus. Like, what's the point in them putting them for sale again, or for rent or whatever? That's just dumb. Like, if you're already paying for a service, why pay to watch something on that service platform? It's weird. So no, I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna spend the money while I'm already spending money on Disney Plus to watch Black Widow. It just doesn't roll that way. Like $15, man. It's like paying to go watch in the movie theaters again, just so you can watch it at home. Pass. Hard pass. It's stupid to pay for stuff that you should be already getting free on a platform that you're already paying for. Hacker Jesus Leverage ETFs. Right. Jorge then said something and I lost it. Here, I think crypto's here to stay. Yes, it's gonna be bumpy, right? I agree. I got the I'll tell you for getting into ETFs, ETNs. Right. New name for channel instead of Market Slayer. Ha! I don't think it's gonna. It's too long of a title. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm looking at the chat real quick, make sure I'm caught up with everything. There's a lot of chops. Black Widow's on Disney Plus. Yes, it's out today. Oh no, you have to pay. I already checked. I told the wife, let's watch Black Widow. When there's this Stream Plus or whatever, you have to pay $15 to watch it. I was like, I'm not gonna pay, dude. I should be getting this free already. I'm paying for the platform. It's dumb. I'm not gonna fall into their game. Because guess what? All of a sudden, you're paying already for a streaming platform, and you're gonna end up paying extra. Yes, you're able to watch stuff on that platform that you're already paying for. I don't support that model. You're already paying for a platform. You should be getting the free content. If they don't want to put it free yet, get it out on Google Movies or whatever. Have them sell it, and then just bring it to your platform where you want to make it free. It's dumb to pay for stuff that when you're already paying for a platform to watch stuff on. It's stupid. Like, I'm paying for a streaming platform, but I gotta buy stuff within the streaming platform so I can watch it. It's not a good model. No Ethereum, dumb. So you're basically gonna buy the movie right now. You're gonna pay almost the same amount of money that you would if you went out and bought the DVD or the Blu-ray of Black Widow, and you actually have a physical tangible item that in a couple months or a couple weeks they're gonna make it free to watch on their platform. Why pay now? Like, it's stupid. All right, is everyone that urged to watch Scarlett Johansson? No. Right, made 0 cents. Yeah, I'm not. That's why I didn't get into any of those. Hi, Card Jesus. Remember I told you that I don't like those charts? They're just the opposite of what Bitcoin's gonna do. I'm rather buy Bitcoin instead of buying that weird stuff. I'm happy to get into any of that. Market Slayer says, just like I never pay for trading view, but always have 25 indicators. He's a trick. All right, let me know your trick, because I only bring up 3. And I don't pay for trading view either. I don't believe in paying for trading view. I think you can get enough of what you need with the indicators they give you. It's 3. You don't need more than 3 stuff in the window. It gets cluttered. It's not that it's expensive. I think you don't need to buy the pro version to be able to trade and do stuff. There's enough you can do with the free version, for reals. Let's get a little pump, hopefully. Enable a 30-day free trial, then save your indicators you want. After this, however, you still get to use the 25 indicators for free. Forever. Nice. I might try that. My friend. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, it's all good, my friend. El Producto, woohoo! Yes, woohoo, what's up? Woohoo! Sounds like something Mario Bros would say. Yeah. Jorge Ransom just super chat at 20.
First deposit for your tutorial on TradeView. Smiley face.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome.
Thank you very much.
My tutorial on TradingView. Wow, geez, that's kind of interesting. A lot of people have that for tutorial. I gotta start doing those. Just have been really pressed for time. But thank you very much for that kind donation, my friend. I really, really appreciate that. It's really, really cool. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, I might start making tutorials on TradingView. Just tutorials in general, man. I just gotta sit down and find time to do this. Like, the channel is not the point where it's self-sustainable. And having a non-self-sustainable channel obviously hinders a lot of stuff I'm able to do. I really wish this channel was making enough money that I could just walk away from my job and just, you know, create content and trade. I've done trading before. I know that during ruts it's hard, so I don't want to be, you know, just living off trading. Particularly when I don't long and short the market, it's harder when the market's moving sideways like right now to get moves that even make the month make sense. But tell you what, if YouTube was an option and this channel is making enough money, I'll definitely be walking away from my regular job and doing this full time. I would love to do that. That'll be amazing. But you know, the channel's just raking in $200, $300 a month. It's not like, it's not that much. Like, you're not leaving $300 a month. So I really wish I could do more here on the channel. Yeah. But thank you very much, Jorge. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. 4K is looking awesome. Samer. No same camera. It's I'm still going on 1080p, man. I appreciate it. New background. That might be it. Don't be fooled. Those guys can rank 80K a year. I know. Anyways, like this. Dude, what?
I am investing on you for long term. I'm okay with the risk on my deposit. Smiley face. No pressure, just supporting. Smiley face.
Jorge, dude, thank you very much for the kind
Audience,
save.
say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much for that. I'm not sure. I think we got to Seamus's levels. We got a $5 donation, then we get a subscription. And now Jorge's to $40 donation. So we're gonna bring Seamus out. Why not? Seamus, the little buddy that chills here on the channel, right? Seamus McConnell. It's out. We should mint the Martin coin for tips. That'll be interesting. I'm not sure how much they're gonna be worth though. So, but that would be awesome if we could, you know, just do the Martin tip donation thing. Got the call to Seamus. Seamus is out. Martin coin versus George. What George? George of the jungle? Still trying to fix Seamus here. It looks good. It usually used to sit in the chair, but now it has to go on my shoulder again. And I'm trying to make it to where it's not making me go sideways because he's pushing on the headset that much. But here we go. I think this could be good. I am Martin. We are all Martin. I know we're all Martin. SC, I'm new. What's going on here? We're chilling, looking at Bitcoin chart. We did announce at the beginning. We did announce at the beginning. Now we're chilling, man. We're gelling.
I'll have another beer. Cheers.
I'll have another beer. That is awesome, dude. Much appreciated.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome.
Thank you very much.
For that kind of awesome donation. Donut train. Oh, that'll be great. That'll be great. There's this thing, dude. There's this Deadpool head. I've seen some people put their headsets on this Deadpool head. It is like a real life size Deadpool head that talks, and they use it as a headphone stand. It's pretty wild. I'm not gonna buy that. It's like $100, man. I'm not gonna spend $100 on a freaking Deadpool head that talks. Particularly because I'm not gonna talk to it. But I looked at that once in the stream. It was pretty wild. Dude, yeah. Where's the Seamus drinking? There we go, man. It's a Friday night. It's a good night. It's a great night to be here. My kid graduated prior kindergarten. That was great. Went out, had sushi with him, and the wife and my daughter. Dude, my kid eats a ton. I realized that today. He eats freaking a lot. You might say, well, how much is a lot? Dude, he's 6. He's turning 6 in July. He ate 3 sushi rolls, and he's skinny, dude. He's skinny as hell. I'm not sure where he put 3 sushi rolls in, but he ate 3 sushi rolls. I was like, damn, how many more is he gonna eat? Usually it's 2. He's like 6, he eats 2 hot dogs, dude, and he's skinny as hell. He doesn't put on weight. This is wild. It was a fun time tonight, today at graduation. It was fun. It was a fun night tonight. It's a fun night tonight still. I'm having a great time being here. I want to come back to keep on chilling. I'm running out of whiskey, so I'm going to serve myself another one. Gonna get some ice, guys. If you're here and you're chilling with me, make sure you hit the like, you hit the bell, you hit that awesome sub. And whether or not you determine, whether or not you end up determining if there's gonna be a donut train or not, keep on discussing amongst yourselves while I come back. Yeah, Jorge says this is an awesome community with level-headed analysis. Good place to ask for hot request analysis. Yes, you're correct. You gotta do get subs, is get hammered and do TA. I don't think that's how it works. Hi, card users. I've never seen BitBoy taking a drink, but I do. Be right back. All right, I will be right back. I'm back. Sorry, I went to grab another whiskey. I'm not gonna test anything right now. I'm gonna test this whiskey though. Cheers, guys. Digital asset news is respectable. Nice. Oh snap! That is awesome, dude. I just read that. Comment. I will double the next dono up to 100. Let's support Martin. I appreciate that. You stop watching Bitcoin and yeah. I know which ones. All right. I cannot talk about any other people, man. Don't like talking bad about people in general. Hiding in the corner, watching a storm, dressing of the tornado. You're. Where are you at? Dude, bring facts. See, we have one of the best communities out there. Why do I know we have one of the best communities out there? One, it's a small community. We're tight knit, dude, and everyone here talks to each other, and everyone here respects what each other says, and that speaks volumes of the community that we have. There's so many communities out there that all they do is freaking bicker all the time, and I like the fact that here people can come in and talk and have their opinions be heard, and not only be heard, but be countered in respectable manners. Not by me, but by you guys in the chat as well. And you are able to express yourselves without feeling attacked and without feeling that you're being, put down in your opinions because someone else thinks differently. And that speaks volumes for the community that we have. We have a great, most awesome community out there for crypto, man. It is so awesome to be a part of this community and to be creating the most awesome community for crypto out there, man. A lot of stuff here. Yeah. I haven't watched George. I'm not even sure who George is, but that's awesome. Breakfast is back home. Oh, how's your Vegas thing, man? Home from Cal in 2 days. That's not that bad. I drove from Arizona to Tulsa 2 days. And 2 days on the way back. It's not that crazy, man. You're going from Cali and one state over to the side from Tulsa. It's not that bad, my friend. It's not that bad. It's just driving for 8-9 hours 2 days in a row. It's fine. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? All right. You and I, we're going to have a chat, and you're going to tell me what happened in Vegas. I want to know. But you can tell me in the secret. I won't tell anyone. Here we go, man. The Seamus McConnell of truth. It's here on the shoulder. Drinking. Yeah, it's a great time tonight, man. I'm having a blast. Pro Jack, yo, what's up, dude? I just seen you commenting on Twitch. So if you commented a while back, bro, I'm having a... I think you commented a while back. I'm having an adjustment period here, looking at where people are talking to me. Because I have the main, I have one chat up here. And then I have one chat here, another chat here, and another chat there. I have 4 chats up, so I'm trying to keep up with everything, man. The Martin Confessional, yes, I know. Everything here is private. I am the keeper of secrets. I do. I am pretty at it. Did I tell you guys I used to do magic for fun a while back? I didn't live off magic, but when I was doing trading, I was doing a lot of magic and never revealed any of my secrets. Pretty good at that. I don't have stuff disappear here, but I do have magic coins. Have some coins here that do magic stuff. George is George. Big Bacot. Alright, I know what you meant there. Taking off for the night, man. Oh, Jorge, thank you very much for being here, man. Much appreciated. I really appreciate your support and the fact you stopped by, man. I hope you stop by more often. Legendary, man. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'll even know. Thank you very much. Another one I went. Thank you for stopping by and the hype. Pour on the way out for the kind donations I gave this channel. Thank you very much for the love. Thank you very much for the support, man. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope to see you back here again. Right, I know what you meant. Marcus Slayer says I am Jorge. Doubt it. I think Jorge's Jorge. You were just Market Slayer. The Market Slayer. What are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do? I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. Because I'm having a good time. Crown Crypto Cave is okay. I gotta say, that guy's good. Yeah. Kevin, I'm new to investing. Do you honestly believe Bitcoin has a real place in the world? Long-term investment is feasible. Cheers. Can I give you advice on that? But I can tell you that I do believe Bitcoin has a real place in the world, and it does have real use case. So much so that even an apartment got bought in Mexico City last 2 days ago, I think, on Bitcoin, with Bitcoin. So if it has real use case and you can transact with it, it has real use. Drew Durant, what is up, my friend?
What's up?
Yeah, I agree with Hacker Jesus. Does not mean you have to go crazy all in right now. Yes, the market is in a period of high uncertainty where we don't know if we're going to go up or down. And on that note, I would say wait. This is a stupid article title. It says Bitcoin debuts in Mexico in the purchase of an apartment. Which is stupid because there's a Bitcoin embassy and Bitcoin has been used before in Mexico to buy and sell food. Bitcoin embassy, it is a bar that sells burger and other stuff in Mexico City, and you can buy and purchase things in Bitcoin, and you get actually a discount when you buy with Bitcoin. A lot of people are. This is the stupidest shit ever. It pisses me off when they do this. This one's fine. 210,000 or something. This one. First purchase with Bitcoin in Mexico. They sell an apartment. That is stupid. People already bought burgers with Bitcoin before. It's not the first purchase in Bitcoin with Mexico. Wrong title. Stupid press. The Economist. Net. Bitcoin debuts in Mexico in the purchase of an apartment. You could say it's probably the first apartment purchase with Bitcoin, but it's not the first purchase in Mexico with Bitcoin. It's just stupid how some of these titles come to be, and people don't fact check them. I wish I could fact check all these stupid people that come up with these weird titles. For else they're just misleading people. People that don't have any knowledge on this would say, "Oh my God, the first purchase with Bitcoin." Guess what? Burgers are being purchased with Bitcoin in Mexico for a while now. Not the newest. Bitcoin started skyrocketing. Like, yes. Works best for me is trying what I can to afford to lose each week. Yes, that is correct. Hiker Jesus does make a good point. Our favorite perma bear here in the community makes the best point. Don't bet, don't trade, don't sell, don't anything ever more than you're willing to lose. Right? Don't trade more than you're willing to lose. Don't invest more than you're willing to lose. Don't bet any more than you're willing to lose. And you're gonna be healthy because you know you're playing with play money. Play money makes you money. You're happy. So, I think the first stream I've done that I've been standing up the whole time. I like that. It feels good. Be standing up here. I do have this at bar height, so I can actually, right now I'm leaning on the desk. I'm leaning on the desk, like my hands legit, putting all the pressure here on this arm. It is pretty wild, man. I love standing desks. I love the standing desk. Yeah. Use Starbucks money? Yeah. Gonna readjust Seamus, man. There's something off with Seamus. He's been fitting weirdly around my head for some days now, which is not cool. So I'm thinking there might be some adjustment I need to do on the Seamus and how he sits. It's just freaking weird lately. Here we go. He just keeps on falling. If I tighten him too much, it just feels weird. But here we go. Hopefully he'll stay there. And he'll be the most awesome little leprechaun buddy to sit and drink with me. So I'm not drinking alone, I'm drinking with you guys, and I'm drinking with Seamus. Seamus always here. He's always pissed. He's fun. How many people will be watching? 31. And we're only at 32 likes. If you'd like, hit the bell, hit this up, guys. Come on, show some love. Friday night. What can you expect me on this slouching leprechaun? You're correct. Bitcoin to do something. It's starting to go up a bit since we started this 1 minute chart. She's fairly good. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to Velcro him onto me somehow. It's gonna be much easier than his weird arm. It just looks all weird. I think I'm gonna have to reposition him. But I'm gonna have to tinker with Seamus off the air. So where he can sit properly and not be falling off my shoulder all of the time. Maybe steam iron his tiny wee bit leprechaun hat there. It looks good, right? By the way, I am drinking Irish whiskey. It's only fit that I have an Irish leprechaun on my shoulder. Oh, Marcus Slayer, what's this thick accent you were talking about me having the other day? When I started speaking like Irish. I doubt it though. We're not Irish, we're Mexican. What am I talking about? It's all good. I'm seeing Duck Down about to get rejected, so I think we're about to do a little pump. Maybe. Maybe Duck Down's about to get a little pump. Little pump. Hiker Jesus' next act tonight. Where's my soundboard? There you go, man. I am having fun, Hiker Jesus. I hope you don't take offense. Hacker Jesus, his next act. I like 35,000 and back down. Oh, that'll be nice. Not sure we're gonna get 35,000 tonight. We're starting to face potential on wedge. Remember? Oh no! Look at the wedge. It's a fallen, and it's coming over into the 1 hour, which is fine. It gives us some visibility. That's what we're looking at. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be a key moment. Remember earlier at the beginning of the stream, we were talking about this. We said Bitcoin is rejecting the triangle. We might attempt to break into it again. If we close into the triangle and we confirm it closing, not just the first closing, but the second closing with the triangle, it will confirm that this triangle was not valid and the pattern that we're looking at could be this fallen wedge. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm hoping that we're within a fallen wedge, because fallen wedges tend to be bullish in nature. And guess what? Bullish fallen wedges bring action to the upside. It makes me happy. It makes us happy. It makes us holders of Bitcoin happy. I'm hoping that this is a fallen wedge and not a downsloping triangle. So we need to break into this triangle zone and then some more into it. Sometimes I also wish Seamus had his hand on the other side. It would be much easier if I had Seamus sitting on my other ear than on this one. This shoulder I move more for the mouse and everything, so. I want some lower prices. I do profits today on some stuff. Dude, taking profits, my friend, it's fine. Don't be ashamed of taking profits. If you took profits, you're doing good. Taking profits gets you into the right mentality. You gotta take profits. You're materializing your gains. They're no longer in paper. They become visible, tangible money you can use to spend and buy and do other stuff with. Yes, if it drops, you're gonna be able to have a bigger position. If it starts to pump again, you can buy again And guess what? You just play the percentage games. Percentage gains, it's what it means. Pips, right? Have your pips, have your percentage gains, right? And that's what you want to have. Look at this Friday jump. Yes, hopefully. Percent minimum profit target at 100x. Wow, video. Thank you for being here, man. Market Slayer. Good rant. Exactly, man. You want to get into the right mentality. That is what the game's about. Come on, Bitcoin. Get into this level. This is struggling to get into this level. It's barely in it. It's barely breaking it. So, what do you guys want to talk about? We're having a great time. So, let's get the conversation flowing. Bring up points of interest. And we can keep on chatting, right? That's how the game goes, man. You guys keep on talking, I stay here. You guys stop talking, we start looking for stuff to do. 200 EMA is hitting 34,000 on the 4 hour. I can check that. Oh, do you want to move that window? Nice. I want to move the other window. My bad. Sorry about that jerking motion. Like the window was getting stuck to something. I used to this multiple window sharing thing. The 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, you said 200 MA is sitting at 34,800. Yes, 35,000. The exponential or the simple? The exponential and both sitting at 35,000. I'm not sure where you're getting 34,000 at. Getting 35,500 and 35,050 on the simple. So crypto can give the Doge a once over. Sure, we haven't done Doge, so we're gonna do it from scratch. What do you think about the moon cycles? Going to the moon on the weekend? Yes, yeah, I've heard about the moon cycles. I heard the moon cycles bring periods, and periods bring angry women sometimes. Kidding. Yeah, the moon cycles, they do seem to tell that there are actions to the upside on the new moons and then to the downside on the full moons, I think. There's something like that. Maybe we're opposites, but they do also tend to match with the closings of the Bitcoin expiry options or options expiries, right? So we do know that during the first half, we do get action to the outside, and the second half, we do tend to see a downtrending action. So yeah, something like that. Market Slayer says, yes, the BK. Seems like it matches the apexes. Yes, that's what I was saying. The moon cycles. Sammer says, I want a cheeseburger. Can you have a cheeseburger? I also want a cheeseburger. It's too late. It's like 11 at night. I cannot have cheeseburgers already. Everything's closed here. Or most stuff is closed here in Mexico City. Plus, it's raining outside. I can hear it. It's hitting the window. Right, someone said Doge. So let's go look at the Doge. The Doge. Coin. Where is it at? Where's the Doge at? Remember, guys, we're starting next. What is it? Starting next Wednesday, streams are gonna be off. They're gonna be either off by time or they're gonna be off on the fact that I'm not gonna be here. My parents are gonna be visiting. I haven't seen my parents in 2 years, so I'm gonna be taking time to sit with them. So I might not be streaming every day from the 14th until the 22nd or the 21st. We'll see how things go. I'll let you know in the Discord. So it's very important that you want to keep up with me and whether or not I'm streaming. Did you say you're on the Discord? If I'm not streaming here, I might do something quick on the Discord, either a quick stream or just post the charts and what I'm seeing on that day or that night. But I am going to be taking advantage because I really, really want to hang out with my parents. So the 14th to the 21st, there might not be streams every night, right? Just keep that in mind. If you're expecting to see a set of crypto stream, there might not be streams on those days. Right? Again, it's just gonna be a hit and miss from the 14th till the 21st. So for about a week, I'm gonna be hit and miss. And it's very important that you guys are aware of that. That's what I'm telling you right now. Sammer says Mickey D's. Oh, dude, I think Mickey D's is closed. The one that's nearby is closed. I don't want Uber something. Yeah, Uber something. If I eat at McDonald's right now, I'm probably gonna be like regurgitating that McDonald's in the morning. It's too late. Much rather have something else. Anyways, Doge. It's raining hard now. What the Doge is happening with the Doge? Here we go. I'm still trying to get used to like where I should put the mic in here, so you guys cannot see it. There we go, right there. You can't see it straight out of my face. It just mess around with the reach I have of the mic cord, but it's all good. Have them in the background. I don't think. Yeah, I might be out of town for some days, dude. My laptop's still not in. It got delayed. They were supposed to bring in my laptop, and they told me I was gonna get them to fly it over. Guess what? That was gonna be in until August, so screw them. Screw the laptop makers. Trust love, meet on the Olla Caliente. You're good. On double D, 1 hour of your life. All right. I rather make my own burgers, to be honest. I really, really like to make my own burger meat with the mix of meats that I like, and I do have a blend of meats plus other stuff that I add to it that are parts of the cow but are not necessarily meat that make it taste so much better. Is Mexico City really shrinking? What do you mean shrinking? Like sinking or shrinking? Sinking. You said sinking. All right. I'm not sure where I'm at. Don't feel like I'm shrinking or sinking. I'm not sure. How much is it supposed to be sinking? It might be on the center part where the lake was that they filled in and, started building on top of that. Dude, I don't need that food. I just make my own burgers, man. I make my own blends. I make my own everything of whatever I can. I even grow my own peppers. I grow my own hot peppers, which I love. It's very weird for me to eat something. Even popcorn. I'd rather just pop my own corn on the kettle than buying those bags of fake stuff or weird stuff. Mexico City is right. It's saying it isn't. It is actually sinking like inches a year. It could be, man. It could be in the downtown part, the old Mexico City area. Doge on the daily. Let's see it. Someone said, "Yo, can you Doge?" So I said, "Yes." We broke that line. I know we weren't short-term bear trend. We had bullish divergence pumping. In this one, breaking back down below there and still rejecting the 20. Not a lot happening here. Sold at 39.49. Let's go to the 4 hour. Some parts of California are actually sinking too. Right. Interesting. Low, lower, low, negative, more, negative, low, lower. All right, so everything here is coming lower. So there's nothing bullish. Although we pumped and hit that 20, there's really not a lot going on here. There might be some bullish in the short term from here to here. And even though I have not seen it, I am going to try to guess there might be something here. It would seem to make sense on the 1 hour. High to low. Short term, hidden bearish. What do I mean by short term from here to here? The hidden bearish divergence. I should make a talk show. I should just make a talk show where I sit here and talk all day. And then no one cares about what I say. I'm kidding. We should have a fun talk show, though. A comedy talk show. Yay! And then we can all be laughing. Bursting your ribs. That should be the name. We should call the talk show the McRib. And we should have Seamus as a guest. Anyways, hidden divergence. Actually downside, right? Maybe sideways motion. Let's go to the 1 hour. I already sent something there. So there might be something here. Guess what? I was not wrong. There is some bullish divergence strong that helped us rally. Would you look at that? That's the greatest party trick ever created. When you can tell in the 4 hour what's happening on the hour before. I was freaking very close to actually hitting it spot on. We don't only have it against the MACD, we also have it against the RSI. Bullish divergence, action to the upside. We pumped. Got above that 20 right now, breaking below. Is there a hidden bearish divergence? No, there isn't. There's strong bearish divergence. No, there isn't. High to low, positive is positive, high to low. Hidden bearish against the RSI, apparently. I hadn't looked at that until now. And it goes from here to here. Sure, everything's properly anchored. And from here to here. Would you look at that? Hidden bearish stagnation, we're moving sideways. Just going to be feet of water dumped in just 3 days from melting. And what? Interesting. Yes, global warming is real. Not kidding. It's a good day. It's a good stream. We've been live for about 2 hours and change. 2 hours and 32 minutes. Oh my goodness, this is one of the longest streams we had in a while. And I've been standing the whole time. I didn't even start sitting. I think I might sit down now. I'm getting tired of staying up for 2 hours. See, Andrew, more than 10 minutes. More than 10 minutes. Certainly having that mat where I'm standing up makes a world of difference, man. And then I can sit here slowly as the camera catches on to my eyes. And then the Seamus will go on the back chair. Here we go. There's Seamus. See, he looks good. They said we passed the point of no return. I doubt it. Don't think we're at the point of no return, my friend. I think there's always a chance for us to return. Sorry, adjusting something here. So if we pass a point of no return, we're gonna be living in water world. So we should start seeing a lot of Kevin Costner popping up, right? He might become a list celebrity again. Even more laughter on that. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. There's an extinction cycle. What do you mean an extinction cycle? Like who's extincted? Who's has been on that extinction cycle before? Go to the water world. You were just a baby. I know when you were in that movie. Ha! That's funny. That's funny. It's so funny. I'm not even gonna do the laughter. There's a little, yeah, like dinosaurs, and then what else? All right, so you're gonna have to do a map on your butt cheeks for protection. Protection of what? Of like where we should go? All life on Earth. I doubt humanity is gonna let itself be wiped out from existence. That's like, you know, smart thinking individuals. We're probably gonna be sending people off to space to live there with all the repercussions that could have, so that we are able to survive and then come back to Earth and conquer the new species of like blind individuals that live here. If we get something like what was that movie? The Time Machine, right? Where they come back and like a lot of people went to leave underground and they just became blind because there's no need for sight because they lived in darkness, but all their other senses were like super extended. Yeah. Because the moon crashed onto the earth in that movie, remember? The Incredible Time Machine. I used to play a game named that. The Even More Incredible Time Machine. And not just me, Pepperidge Farm remembers also. It might not be the first time all humanity would get swiped out. Well, yeah, I agree, but like being this level of intelligence that we've acquired, you'll believe that at least some of that intelligence will prevail and we won't have to start with bones and sticks again, right? We're gonna have to move faster to everything. There's people that know how to make nanochips and how to make other things. I know there's a big part of that, how that technology gets built, but I don't think we're gonna start from scratch, man. Right? We're gonna like save cell phones, right? Like how? If like we were so smart back then, how come we haven't unearthed cell phones from the ground? Dinosaur era technology. I'm kidding, man. I know. That's a joke, right? Don't take it serious. Laugh a little. It's Friday. It is Friday.
My name is Jeff.
There we go. Let's do that one. Right on. We're gonna be calling this stream here soon. We've been live for a long time. Only 25 people watching. Thank you guys. Quarter of 100. Quarter of 100 people watching. Thank you guys for being here. That's gonna be it for tonight. We've been live for almost 3 hours. 3 hours. Can you believe that? You can send it to me on the Discord, Andrew. It is the Matrix. It is the Matrix, man. It's a reset. Keanu Reeves is gonna come back again. Matrix 4. Hopefully the world's not extinct by then. Guys, if you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. You can join us on the Discord. Links have been going out. They're also in the description of the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us there. Make sure you engage with me there if you want to keep up with what's happening at the State of Crypto. Also, remember, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and education purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We are just discussing ideas. And on that note, guys, I wish you all a happy Friday night, remaining on Friday night, maybe Saturday morning for some of you. And I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of the State of Crypto. Until then.